Once. Check. That's right, people. Welcome once again. Skankf FM, Sunday night, 9 to 11. From the Skankf FM studio in Fifth Element Charity, myself and Bennis are up in the building, just chilling. About to get into some Irish hip hop, so welcome to the YouTube channel, Daz Belfast 22. All the listeners, skankfm.co.uk. Sunday night, Irish hip hop, 2 hours straight. Some old stuff, some new stuff, some fresh stuff. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. The beat in the background, by the way, is produced by Bennis. We put this out in an album called The Zone. This one's called Bounce. Anyway, let's get in the mix. Kicking off with this one, Mariachi, Illa and Diatribe. Taken from the Very Clear EP. Let's go.
Electric boogaloo to the mariachi, while I talk with a tomahawk slang of a black Apache. So some will follow, none will catch me. My throat is kinda scratchy. If we're racing, then I'm lapping you fucking saps while I'm looking back and clapping for you fucking act. The fact that you give nothing back, I'm racking up a stack of tracks. Black gold stack of wax, smoking lemon haze, and I'll blaze a whole sack of that. Macking on the raw tank, rugged dirty nuggets, elevating till I'm levitating high above the Buddhas. Stay hooded in the night time, right wines and solitary, mixing up the right lines of white wine and rosemary. Let's sin and say the rosary, I'm pulling down a hosiery, put her ass to sleep before I send her for the groceries. Keep your chick the sweetest like most of them supposed to be. I say that shit cynically, I say that shit hopefully. Don't be biting cold with me, I smoke a dope MC and leave them floating on the potency. Leaving a mic molten when they're standing too close to me. Deep in the night, hold them hands, focus, see. Hoping we flow like an open sea.
I'm not that flash, just wanna grab the cash and dash, so I can sit and scratch the blisters from me wash and pour the rash. I do the monster mash and rappers help me up, they ponder trash that they call tracks, thicker than fleets of armored tanks. I'm honored, thanks, but I don't got the time they throw away. Enlightened mind I grow each day, fighting Irish Notre Dame. No one is saying this plan is madness, as it's in the clutch and touch the same. Don't complain, own your pain. This ain't the gimmick, I drink Guinness and I'm stoic with it. Lyric business, when I finish then I flow exhibit. It's not the time to stop yet. I'm cool with coasting, boosting, I'm the ocean in a droplet. Not a drop in the ocean. I'm cool with rogue men who drink potions and cause commotion. Heads rolling at the bottom of the totem. Everything that glistens isn't golden, I got told them. They want that Ayatollah gold run. They went and joined the fold and got burnt out like an old son. Red giant, dead quiet. Did you see the way their eyes lit when they seen the advertisements? And drop when they seen the prices. A Diatribe the nicest when controlling mic devices. Nice.
Rivalries between rappers usually result in death. Death, or worse. Worse. Which rappers did you diss? I just dissed all the rappers I could think of. Oh shit. You wanna be careful. I heard of one rapper, he chopped this guy's whole body off. Just left the dick behind. What do you mean they chopped off his dick? No, I mean they held his dick and chopped his whole body off. That's all he was in the end. A dick.
I'm making them pay when I take it away. My range be making them stay.
That's right, people. Up in the mix, just had Illa and Diatribe there with Mariachi. It's a dope tune. This one from Oh Yeah.
I'm making a fun scream.
This is Willie G, people. Shout out Cameron Taylor, locked on. Sean as well.
Singing. I just be chilling like a
We're moving it. Irish hip hop.
He's hitting the rhythm.
Enjoy this Willie G Sunday night, peeps.
Freestyle or pre-written, I just be grinning as I listen to MC spitting. I just be thinking. Whenever an MC spits from the heart and tears it apart, whenever they set free that pure passionate shit, right? We don't just sit tight, ignite this rap scene, no stopping, no breaks like a shit bike, and it's just like. Will we rise to the top? Better we're laced with the bop. Double 3 times in the guap. Surprise and get signed with our shot. Get big offers cause we're some sick authors. Will we make them go bonkers for us? Will we prosper? Will we stack cash and make
rap tracks. Go blockbuster like Mad Max, having them dancing onto their blind jacks. Will we make their hands clap? Are we as sick as hazmats? Are we as lethal as anthrax? I'm making them pay when I take it away. My rhymes be making them say life is a peaceful thing, but I love it whenever the angels sing. I had a mad dream for this rap scene. I'm making a fun scream. I don't care, I gotta go there before I go nowhere. And so I'm singing. Are we representing where we're from? Spitting machine gun flow from the tongue that's never ended. Will we look back at the cut and say that was the fucking day we started to get recognition, get love, and get fucking paid? Will we build the biggest and best rap scene you've ever seen? Spit it and put the shit to the test. Are we killing the set? Are we all twisted and wicked, possessed by the spirit of hip-hop? Are we all lyrically blessed? That's what they say every motherfucking day when we spit rhymes. Hey, bringing the wicked and shit and I slay in the magnificent lyrical way. The syllables free, witness I create, winning this breeze. This is the day that they say, is it time to kill it, hey? Is it time to be getting high? As you listen to me spit a rhyme, are we role models? No, is the coke up both nostrils? Oh, do we quote gospels? We just go drop a flow and act the whole bottle, yo. I'm making them pay when I take it away. My rhymes be making them say life is a peaceful thing, but I love it whenever the angels sing. I had a mad dream for this rap scene. I'm making a fun scream. I don't care, I gotta go there before I go nowhere. And so I'm singing. I'm making them pay when I take it away. My rhymes be making them say life is a peaceful thing, but I love it whenever the angels sing. I had a mad dream for this rap scene. I'm making a fun scream. I don't care, I gotta.
Yo, when the moon shines light in my life like a light from the flame of a candle, I light delicate to the eye of the flame that is lit for this high. Though I will reside in the bed that I lie, thoughts in my mind breeze through the curtain, blocked by the blind, televised in this ride for the hope to survive. The truest of art that I see with these eyes, the others it is blind, devised by the eyes. Big brother watching me, a certain degree, I guess big brother clocking me. Run up the steps on a box like Rocky, jab jab hook if you're trying to stop me. Been doing this, only know I do it properly. Been pursuing this from a young disc jockey. Fought off the hit, stood up if you mocked me. Took a few punches, then again nothing stopped me.
There's some old material from the south. That last one was called Moonlight. This one here is called The Breakup, taken from the album Rich and Faith. Before that, bit of Willie G. Before that, Illa and Diatribe. Kicking off in style, people. It's the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show. Shout out to Cara as well, featuring on this tune.
Boy, listen to me scream. Stop sipping Hennessy. I want you begging on your knees, spilling your heart to me. I'm like, boy, let it be. Can't you see, can't you see? There's no love inside of me. I think I wanna be free. Boy, you know you play it real, but why you tripping, what's the deal? How will I know how you feel if you never tell me? You know I can't read your mind. You mess around all the time. Now I gotta say goodbye. You no longer my guy. Play it real, play it real, play it real. I never did, so now you know the deal. Lay up, I think it's over. Don't talk, I thought I told ya. Play it real, play it real, play it real. I never did, so now you know the deal. Lay up, I think it's over. Don't talk, I thought I told ya.
Yakety yak, trick, don't come back. Thought you could play the game, you was caught in the trap. Thought you could play me, you was caught in the act. Take your ass to your mom, you can chill at her pad. Take your ass upstairs, go hit a pack. You can leave right now, I'm not asking you back. Leave the car, leave the keys, what we had in the stash. You trifling ass chick, now you're all in the past.
Play it real, play it real, play it real. I never did, so now you know the deal. I never did, so now you know the deal. Lay off, I think it's over. Don't talk, I thought I told ya.
Do you feel tired?
So yeah, that was the breakup featuring Cara Kine on the vocals there. It's from myself, DAZ. Taken from the album Rich in Faith. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all the rest of it.
Then try happiness.
Time for some Steve Locke happiness.
Yeah, now win it all with extreme cost. Dudes pissed and arrogant that their team lost.
This is dope.
You don't get no second chances like a mean boss. Don't put
DBMCs.
if it seems off. It's like this place is getting crazier.
Some of that dirty Irish hip hop right now.
Normal behavior. I'm in the gap party looking more raised with that cream dogs. When it gets cold, they get their sore knees. It's quality over quantity, but we still pack them big bags. If you wanna smoke, bring more than one packet of zigzags. Don't be filled with hit like homophobes when they dig fags. Hawkers taking big drags and shit makes got the big lag. So no wonder that your tracks are sounding unprofessional. Steve Rock with the DBMCs, unconventional. Sometimes I struggle just to pay the rent, but still I'm able to scribble these words to demonstrate my mental skill. And this proof fun, some criminals are so sorry but can't withstand the pressure and break down like basic compounds. Just an average man with a great flow, destroying demons like a demigod. Call me great toast, but I don't play no fucking games. You see my Xbox, brothel on my third floor, cats make them sack spots. I pack a pen like Clint Eastwood with a gun. If you're stepping up and stepping up, cause we do this for fun.
Satisfaction dry, give happiness a try. A couple suckles at the seat of this and you'll become a different guy. Me it ram it up your whole face and swallow every drop to leave a fresher taste and cool, yeah. An Air Max ain't the kind of cabs I step with. I'm in Vans in a van with a deaf chick, signing sick multis to dexterity I'm blessed with. Fingering techniques that left her fanny with a cleft lip, lol. What you say, do ya even lift, bro? Ah, you must be real cool, but do you even gyro? Shaman never put my rat in, banging on the glass where the cross me bap and half a can of spatting. And a flask of piss for dipping. Disco biscuit munching club, but now it seems we're strictly indie tripping. Cause the mushies made me grow like I'm Super Mario. So now you're on that level up in any shit scenario.
Was supposed to tell you something, but I forgot. Screwed my face up and spilt my drink all over my cell as soon as the beat dropped. I'm popping booms on top of rocks. From Clock Mills to Crease Lock. It's Danny to the drop. I'll drive your missus through your wheels car. Not a hemophiliac or a lady, I just beat a lot. I ain't been peeing lots. Heart's feeling like a stalk. Whites that turn to yellow when they're vibrating like jello. I rhymed a wanky word, but don't you hear that broke bellow? When I'm exiting the racks, I leave it smelling like limoncello. Always rapping for my fellows, sound me good knees. Show them how to use the bells and bring it in well. Lou, you asking for a lesson, they'll say hell no. Hit you with an uppercut and elbow. They'll hunt you like Nintendo, pretending you're the roughest. So let's see what you can muster. Trust from us at a monster. We're second your piss like monsters. And when you hear me whistle, you best jump into your closest dumpster.
I know what's stopping me, absolutely everything. I need a better plan and a nice chick that I can settle with. I walk into the inbox of the system that you're stressing in. Text the nicest brunette that you only started messaging. The real nasty twats back, burning all your snapbacks. Handle me with ignorance, it's definitely past that. I want cash in hand, to see if you can tax that. Windows hack Sony, and nobody could patch that. And sure Dave thinks that we're Illuminati, but we're North Coast as fuck. That's the breeze that's coming at you. I'm the dumb fuck that has to strap his bags and baggy and walks upon the streets with the speakers making rackets. I smoke till my throat's fucked, suffering from cotton mouth, sitting in my mates. If you've got munchies, bring them round. I roll fags that be fit for a joist, with the same weight ratio as a bottle of grouse.
Hey, why you cry? Why can't you be a JPP? Tell me why.
Sick tune.
You cry, did you
Happiness, DBMCs featuring Steve Locke, and that one is a banger.
Hey, you, all you fucking weirdos, come and have a smell of my hairy weirdo. Fucking face on it, Robert De Niro. Let's go best come on. Even
You don't get no second chance.
When we survive, let me welcome you to DEFCON 5. A so most people are helpful and nice. We take great pride in giving the rhythms you're gonna be feeling.
This one's a sick one, taking it back once again. Clerk 5 and Mankey on production. It's called Defcon 5.
Robbery, austerity's outlawed, no fat cat monopolies. These are raw things we believe we deserve, but we're the quickest to string one another up into a sword. They say blood's thicker than water, but as a small nation, all this haters held us back. Can we not take it? When an acquaintance is successful or they're just happy. I live my life as a lone soul and a hearse badly. We're losing our identity, it's like we can't hack it. So that's why I choose to do this in my own accent. No fake ass tunes sang like young thugs. It's gonna warn us, something you can kick back to. So tell me right now who be the best poet. All these pop star rappers couldn't possibly know. Too interested in trying to impress their own circle of friends. Get real, I ain't feeling your shit. You just like to pretend. I'd like to think this entry could potentially be used as a source for educating future entities and cross-examined by generations beyond my own. Defcon 5, what I was called my home.
Intro. This is where the intro is.
Shout out to Corey Love in this one, aka Didier Drogba. This is called Nameless. This is a dope tune.
He spits like he's sitting in a split-second ritual. Mind free and twisted, non-forgiving individual. You could see it in his state and his clues. He was living in a daze, pushing paste up his nose. The hate levels rose to his head from his toes. He had his imperfections, but his mates never told, cause he kept his head down and barely ever spoke till everybody started laughing, but he didn't catch the jokes. He's fucked, lying on the sofa with his numb throat. Fun's note, can he get a ciggy and his mum's broke? What I can't do, killing all the fun at shoes. He showed his pals affection, but he never had the fucks to through. Sniffing loads, cops have got him by the scruff. You could hear him as he pleads, but it wasn't my stuff. What the fuck must have circled his mind? He had the feeling in his gut, but now he's looking at time as he steps to his gaff with his snot in his hands cut. Out of breath, standing with his sickishly laugh. He carried his fear in his heart, the mysterious laugh. Some human-looking creatures call him freakishly sad. He's the apple that fell off, set a little tad. Let him swivel was the plan, but they figured that he's mad. He's singing to the cracks in the mirror that he smashed in the place with the river while he withers in the sand. He's saying it's about time he hits the old dusty trail, but his folks are giving off and they just won't host his meal. He's sitting in his little cell, tasting all the bitter smells, trying to find excuses while he's pissing down his wishing well. Skimpy smokes is what he'd get if luck would swing his way, but lately he's been lost for thoughts and also his kismet's away. Signs on pages with his best regards. Everybody loves the words, but they don't comprehend the bars. Foggy trips along the motorways, memories that's best forgot. Still dissimulates the pros and cons and counterfeits his odds. Not the genre that the fans are lie, disguised or not, the pastry's off. All that's left inside is just a pile of rot. Distinguish where his mind has gone. Intoning while a siren screams, it's obvious the child is lost. Irretrievable from what he's been taught. Psychologically indifferent since they dropped him in his cot. As he steps to his gaff with his snot in his hands cut. Out of breath, standing with his sickishly laugh. He carried his fear in his heart, the mysterious laugh. Some human-looking creatures call him freakishly sad. He's the apple that fell off, set a little tad. Let him swivel was the plan, but they figured that he's mad. He's singing to the cracks in the mirror that he smashed in the place with the river while he withers in the sand.
Take my shot, even if I only catch a glimpse. Flatulent, the TV be passing wind. I try to stay.
So yeah, people, DBMC's representing Didier Drogba, aka Corey Love, in the track before that with it's called Nameless.
The shades are matching.
This one here though from Trust,
Life they wrote about.
taking it down south in this. It's called Ghost of Worship.
While real bosses
rocking out with some of that underground Irish hip hop right now in the show.
scratching skin.
Let's keep it moving. You can get involved as well in the chat on YouTube. Daz Belfast 22 on YouTube.
Said to be king, you need
Skankfm.co.uk. We're representing every single day.
to be ready for that tax and pinch.
We're all up in the Irish hip hop mix.
Make sure your reactions sling. Stone. You can't move heaven, but you can move art. Book cause you've a strong heart. But don't let your kindness stand in the way. You're blinded to the page, so outshine them like a neutron star. Haven't blinded with a gaze. When I write, I'm kinda exerting strength. In the hope I breathe life like a hydrothermal vent. I'm nerdy when I pen this tidal wave. 3 little birdies advise me to hurry before they design my grave. Existence means more than being defined by wage. And I feel I'm close, I feel I'm close, I feel I'm close, I feel I'm close to the purpose. Have your head high like the smoke I purchase. Emotions sometimes unfreeze like your rope is surface. Coaxed into this by the ghost of worship. Yeah, I feel I'm close to the purpose. Have your head high like the smoke I purchase. Emotions sometimes unfreeze like your rope is surface. Coaxed into this by the ghost of worship. Yeah, brosive, I be spewing fluent explosives. Thoughts corrosive to your steel frame. I bet you're pissed though, cause you're drinking Ghana, Guinness and snorting shit coke. Brosive, I be spewing fluent explosives. Thoughts corrosive to your steel frame. I bet you're pissed though, cause you're drinking Ghana, Guinness and snorting shit coke. See, I love my whiskey, but I hate my temper. And I love who's with me when I care to remember. Me life's been fading lately, so forgive me when I don't share my embers, friend. But I feel I'm close to the purpose. Have your head high like the smoke I purchase. Emotions sometimes unfreeze like your rope is surface. Coaxed into this by the ghost of worship. I feel I'm close to the purpose. Have your head high like the smoke I purchase. Emotions sometimes unfreeze like your rope is surface. Coaxed into this by the ghost of worship. By the ghost of worship. By the ghost of worship.
The main card, 26 counties can't stop us, we're at large.
You want me to rap from the heart? Well, let's go back to the start, back to Greenford, back to the park.
Let's get into this 152 pickup. This is from Carl French.
Just a little young flip with me dad on the dark.
It's more that Southern Irish hip hop right now on the turntable. Big up Carl French, serious rhymer.
You've been chopping away for years. I took a stab in the dark. There's a 100 people getting mad at your car, but fuck them. This is my house, and I'm in charge. All the kings and the queens in the jacks give a large until there's 52 pickup like a pack of the cards. You're an animal car. Can I fucking kick it? Of course, mate. See me on my way to a court case in a north place. You eat it up, you fucking corny cunts, until your jaw breaks. You're gonna turn into a bleeding cornflake.
Snap. The main card, 26 counties can't stop us, we're at large.
Look at the beat, looking for me. Where the sheep was strangler, hip hop damager, lock it up triangular. I'm all across the city like a 7-day rambler. Cool, a prodigy in his kitchen on a scrambler. Don't get it twisted, I'm not gifted, I just make it easy. I just say what I want to put it down, you're just fake and sleazy. You make believe, and I'ma make you find your faith in Jesus. I'm a goat, you're a joke, you're broke, I'm woke, you stay asleep. I couldn't be bothered, man, you're making it fucking impossible. I'm about to murder these people. You don't even put them in hospital, bro, this isn't your clock. You were cut from the office, you're a mongo, you and your mates. Muppets, the lot of them, yeah. Someone's responsible for these dumb little bollocks. If their shoe fits, well then I'm putting a sock in them. Good luck and no problem, we find it fucking astonishing that they're all talking about me now when I wouldn't even acknowledge.
Snap. The main card, 26 counties can't stop us, we're at large. Snap. The main card, 26 counties can't stop us, we're at large. Snap. The main card, 26 counties can't stop us, we're at large.
Dead people.
I see a fuck generation locked up in the
Skeet, Dirty Devs, myself on the feature. This is Skeet's record taken from his album.
Pictures of you dead.
Shout out to Skeet, Dirty Devs, legends.
Sense it doesn't make sense. Beware of the fake laughs. I can hear you dead. And more to all you dumb fucks, the ones who think they know it all. You're already dead. The future break, just unlock your screen. Granddad smart, be near them and down your breakthroughs. Ace cream, picture that. Post it up, who gives a fuck? 100 legs, 1,000 friends. I can see you dead. I'm just talking from experience. A fool for the weight, late to think it's interfering. I live that experience, fuck behind the cranium. Things that I already know, I'm already dead. My legs a mess, yet all I see is dead people. Not that sex and shit, they just trash people. Living in the matrix, they not the best of people. Look the quantum physics behaviors, they just trash people. Levels of these evil devils, those are rash people. Those are your brass people, if you think that's a people. You come here to be peaceful, try maintaining the sheeple. Judge behavior, screen targeted the people. See, I aim to be equal, no, I'm never deceitful. Flying so high like the wings of an eagle. Believable, the reasonable, degrading like an eagle. Conceivable, achievable, depending on an easel. Degradable, unbeatable, I leave you like a piece. Never be a burn delayed for dead people. Never be a burn delayed for dead people. Never be a burn delayed for dead people.
Hey yo, I'm sat there messed up, looking at the screen, begging for a couple of likes, or post a couple tweets. Instagram hit follow in the hope they follow me. Meanwhile, I should be in the booth featuring the skis, one of those dead people I thought I'd never be, spending more time on this phone when I should be murking beats. Just another clone, infectious internet disease, accepting all these cookies I see, so I guess they follow me. Every move that I make, watching through my screen, hearing all my conversations, know exactly where I be. All these notifications trying to notify my dreams, like I'm patient in this ward while they drug me like a fiend. It's dead people, everywhere I go be. Instead of looking at this world, I'm looking at it through a screen, watching videos of kittens, gypsy fights in my streams, live videos of DJs can't even match a beat. Dead people.
Shout out to Ski Dirty Devs, myself on the end of that feature as well. That's called Dead People. Up next, Big Dawn. This is called Barking.
Is right.
Is right,
Big Dawn.
Shout out to Big Dawn, 028. Let's get into it. Woof woof. It's called Barking.
Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark at the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark at the truth. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for facts and bark for the truth. Don't claim to be no Christian, still go back to your baby's Christian. Don't feel like anything's missing, only fishing Friday when I'm fishing. System, here for a children existence. Testicles got me in cups and under their system, but with a bit of luck and no conviction. Love busy but don't like cats. I'm rolling dough with the stacks. Me lose my cafe and max. Saturday night song crack. Afterwards I feel racked. Should hear my back when it cracks. 27 with a bad back, no you got spot cracked. The lookers are hereditary bars of pedigree. Not enough fear of me, do you have enemies? I wait my scene to be paddling, utterly beats up in the cemetery. When I step, I step steadily, and when I move readily. I kill the beat with chemistry, I flow well like weed and Hennessy. But give me a bottle of bucky, a blunt, and I'm happy enough. Need them and so many train, I could be in me puff. Fingers and muscles stone, making a perfect cross. Let word all be at the hostel, wish she made of us. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark at the facts and bark for the truth. Woof woof, the bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for the facts and bark for the truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark at soldiers, bark at the troops, bark at the cops, bark at the news, bark for the facts and bark for the truth. He'll make Margie, Marco Addison Creek, probably. Wing Talon, seal it through, Genie, Ruppler Madu, show him a seal of sour. Down the way of your Tomo main designs and turn us far in my world. I'm drinking Bucky by the barrel. The boys, they know the words like Christmas carols, fingers. And also stole like soda florals, putting the people before the prophet like a Derry Carroll. Big dance and onion, eggshells on on. We seal the time our scanning, so big Lanson. Flowing up the falls, Marin brother, know it all like the salmon. Big and tall, don't call me big over now. It's right, Shankar, near me and Sean Parchy, Glocky, Big Dawn. On shore, Dawn, mock me, feet are cracking, Marn, Charlie. Who need fooling, this is clocky, show my mocky, show my mocky, show my mock, show my sprocket. Woof woof, so bark in the booth, bark, soldiers, bark, troops, bark, cops, bark, news, bark, facts, bark, truth. Woof woof, bark in the booth, bark, soldiers, bark, troops, cops, bark, facts, facts.
Shout out Big Dawn on that last one, Barking. Up next, taking it down south once again with GI. This is Charon's Pirates.
I'm dipping hieroglyphics in sulfuric acid. Swallow a clay tablet, salivating, understanding it before I spotted the weight of the world. Has me back snapping, cause I carry a backpack with the planet and a black hatchet in it. The planets for bouncing when I board the black hatchets for fighting against Thor's hammer and I'm brandishing a sword. So he's no chance of scrapping or decapitate the Lord. Arranging it with the demon, sacrifice a pagan god in the tombs of a Bosnian pyramid, correlating with the stars that consolated significant in the past. So fuck a sundial, I'm the son of God's son's child. And at one time I tried to have a good mind, but it's over with. Stolen like the contents of Tutankhamun's tomb with gold and ancient souls in it. This is ghost written by a lone million, prohibited from owning a body at Hell's Gates where bones roast and brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say that throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th archangel on the whim. With our spirits running shit, it's through the underworld again.
Light and bright tones, godly flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for Lucifer, I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th devil's minion on a whim. Evil spirits run shit, let's rule the mother world again. All you people are filled by a lot of nonsense, confused slaves been fed illusions for what you're wanting. With their bondage, know the truth and it's haunting me conscience, making me nauseous, so refuse to fall to this gauntlet. Oh God, staunch it, prepared as the attack is launching. Or did God leave me in this hell with no correspondence? Or sit and meditate beneath the rotten orchard as a blaze is split to commemorate our forgotten authors. Realise mankind machine a fire for what to stop the torture. Try and understand the past so we can move forward. Sometimes the shit will push you to the lens with cruel events, but analyse and use your sense on a journey home. The devil's the only one that we can lose against. Life is nothing but a test to prove his strength. Travelled out in me body to investigate the hate, but it was too intense. Strip me soul, bare naked so you can see me true intent. Guarantee you'll succeed in changing this world after a few attempts. And bright tones, godly flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for Lucifer, I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th devil's minion on a whim. Evil spirits run shit, let's rule the mother world again.
For the brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th archangel on a whim. Other spirits running shit, let's rule the underworld again. I'm dangerous in many more lyrical ways than Jada, cause fuck Lord, she's making me pay for shit. I'd rather rape the bitch, and the only way I'm taking lip off of you brazen little pricks is getting a Stanley blade and carving it off of your face for you. Or spit titanium, enough pressure to split your cranium. Abduct your body for the operation table for aliens. Plates will shift, you know I'm coming when the planet shakes a bit pyromania. Me pen flames when I touch the page with it, see I'm spontaneous. Me and Satan have a relationship, kill atheists and stomp the ribcage till it sounds like breaking sticks. If you were born in a wooden waste, the piss, the code, the 7 script. Stab you with the same compass I freed the Masons with. Anunnaki shape-shifting underground passage leads to me spaceship as I pass through the gates of a different matrix. Knowledge is ancient, I hit the stage and expose you to so much levels of radiation that I could melt your brain with it. Brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say the throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th archangel on a whim. Other spirits running shit, let's rule the underworld again. Fire and brimstone, born in flesh under me skin. They say that throne's for God, but I'm overthrowing him, decimating every 10th archangel on a whim. Other spirits run shit, let's rule the underworld again. Whoa, we rule the underworld again.
Dope tune that, GI. Sounds a bit Costello in the feature there as well. Charon's Pirates. This one up next from Jay Sutton. It's called Caravan. Let's get into it. Still up in the Irish hip hop mix. Sunday night, people, you know the drill. Representing Fifth Element, Skank FM. Big up Jay Sutton.
Look at the stars, they shine for me. Who put them there? Is it fucking me? It was fucking me. Up in the sky, I see them smile, I feel them cry. When I'm off my dial, when I'm off my, bring your everything. Every foot an inch, every cranny corner, crumb or nook that you'll rich. I got them fix elixirs, no mixer sinking me. I bought the carry double deep and steep the magic rig on fleek. Your Rick on Stark, I draw dicks on cars. I got stick on bars for your fickle hearts. Chuck ninja stars, got poison darts, bites worse than bark shites, worse than farts. And what, is it not as clever as it used to be, or is it cleverer? I spit epiphanies and walk on Lake Benevena. Scissor kick, I scissor sister in the face just for looking at me funny when I call a cunt a spade. I've been great, been amazing back since gobbing in your grave. You'd have thought I'd still be gracing Mike and raving up the place. Shame how many fiends in here be fiending for the fame. This is art, you fucking waste. Quit charades and learn to paint. I sucked on clouds, I tongued the rains to taste it all, circle the dream, jump back in time, fast forward life, rehash good lines, fly a fucking kite, what a fucking night. Ain't this the rhythm of it? This vodka's nice, 100 litres of it, send it down with ice, just fill some buckets in it, few dozen bits of dimes zest up on Holy Spirit. Holy shit, an apparition in a brace position, face twisted up with anguish, tales of sickened visions, lips a blister, ice streaming like a mace of his eyes, bits of skin flake away like wastage in a pastry bag. Off to Greg's then for a vegan sausage roll, and on the way, pick a brat, we're stopping shelf it in your hole, suck a fish's finger, soggy, salty, bake your chicken chops are done, turkey beast the bastard, masturbating with your mates for fun, use turn to bring the biscuits, I eat my cakes and have them, planning havoc from a Kiev with mammy and Bin Laden, been lying low but now I'm back up like a hungry salmon, strap on I keep and shoot myself out of a fucking cannon into the stars, they shine for me, who put them there, said fucking me, it was fucking me, jump back in time, fast forward life, rehash good lines, fly a fucking kite,
Switching up the style right about now with this one here from Scary Area. It's called Yeah. Before that, Jay Sutton representing the label GAC, sick tune Caravan. Let's enjoy the dub reggae vibes right about now. Scary Area, yeah.
Flick up a flame star, spark up a spliff. Where is the gaze that I put plenty sense in it? I guess sets rest, no stress and pop seeds. You see me ringside with the king size and the weed. You can soak a cigarette, but I prefer the reefer. Put it in the peep, but then I pass a bit the Peter. Feel a sense of meal, steal, you feel a real thing. You see, there are chocolate bars in the pot there we've got there is not there for long. Fling it on into the ting and then fling on the song. Pass the graph fast and give us the blast. No fuss about the fuzz because the buzz does last. I want your ganja, can't you make it legal? We need the weed to feed the peaceful people. I can't be peaceful when they're trying to test me, so just mind your disrespect. Yeah. I took a spliff like Jimmy Cliff and drift. Take a sniff and whiff the kind of stick. Black up tobacco packer, pass it round the cycle. Mash up the hash till the tracks are Ras Michael. Where is your gold mine? Well, I've got mine and it's a bag of tie. Take a sprinkle and a drink of this. Fill up a spliff, mister, feel the system lick. Dig the music, Mr. DJ, now will ya? Your boss will plenty in that, go on, it won't kill ya. I got me cider shambo, where's me spliff? It's they're on me, they're on me lips. Keep the colic coming till we kill a lot. Don't like the present for the reason that we've got. Skanking with that skunk, got blood up blunt to heal ya. I've got a stock of sense of meal ya. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-dee. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da-dee-da-dee. the place me happy request that. If it want rewrote, him a ball out for that. If you come with the heroin or come with the crack, the one that a slush will bust the gunshot. And the one Mr. Beck, him no ramping at that. And the one Mr. Brown, him no response for that. So give it the sense of me now, make a wicked don't flat. Watch how the posse them a ball out for that. It's like London posse them a ball out for that. And the Irish posse them a ball out for that. And the American posse them a ball out for that. It seem like the whole world them a request for that.
Smells like a trap.
Epic reggae vibes there with Scary Airy and a track called Yeah, taking that one way back. This one here is ODC, Steve Locke, Mac Marks. It's called Accordingly. We're chilling it out this Sunday night. Bennis in the background enjoying the tunes tonight as well. Just chilling like a villain. Anyway, kick it, relax, enjoy this ODC.
Smoking joint sniffing, hey. Man, I've been this man too many things myself. It's time to looking in the mirror like where the fuck is my wealth? Forget it, what's happening, what's today's ammo? Get that speaker charged up, we got to practice, let's go. Couple beers go down nicely with the sunshine. Busking at the corner in the town like spitting dumb rhymes. Right up there. It's like still sleeping through his day, so we're slurring up his speech. Got a game plan, but he won't practice what he preach every day when he wakes. It's like the goal's too hard to reach, out of touch with himself. Hating scars under his sleeve, sleeping through the day, so we're slurring up his speech. Got a game plan, but he won't practice what he preach every day when he wakes. It's like the goal's too hard to reach, out of touch with himself. Hating scars under the O-O-D-C. It's the O-D-C. It's the O-O-D-C. It's the O-D-C.
Yo, I'm snorting and recording all the things we be reporting. Get a warning and it's a warden with a cordon. Yo, you better act accordingly because it's important to me to make it important to you. To paint the perfect picture, fucking while I'm distorting your view. Fuck you. What's the difference between Marx and a bitch? You sip lamb sip when you're sick and knack a fifth. I'm not rich, just got more dollars than cents. I support Trump on the pants. Nobody need to drop a nuke, cause everybody got the flu. I'm Duke Nukem, dude. I'm the artist and the subject. My visual audio's dubstepped. I'm trying really hard to be an evil, but can't get upset.
Back in school when I was acting a fool, fucking about between periods like tampons with nothing to do. I'm being serious while I'm laughing at you. I remember back in class rocking back in my stool and getting sure of that so I could snappy and rude. Got sent to the head of year and had to fucking copy the rules. With all these retards sitting fucking gawking me drooling. What do you expect me to do with my attitude? I'd probably write a sentence explaining to the teacher how to do lessons and tell him that I'm leaving school to join a joinery course on how to make doors and show him how to make an entrance. So if his sick offenses he forget me expelled or suspended, so I don't have to go through this hell of offenses, screaming, shouting and the yells and the tenses, waiting for the school bells, stitch swagging ditches and tenses like trenches. It's the O-O-O-D-C. It's the O-D-C. It's the O-O-O-D-C. It's the O-D-C.
She don't wanna show me love. She said she don't wanna make no fuss. She said all I wanna do is fuck.
Let's get into this one, Citrus Fresh. It's called Heart.
What's your goal? To get off the door. I'm sick of selling my soul. I wanna sell this music and that show shit. Wrap my weed in the door, receive. Bigger than my missus smoking me. Just set me focus, please. My focus, please. No home is supposed to be with the things and kids approaching me. Limerick man with sauce and beans, no cocaine. Just me, my missus pay to get loads of weed, potions, lotions, with potent beans. And what's your goal? To get off the door. I'm sick of selling my soul. I wanna sell this music. No, what's your goal? To get off the door. I'm sick of selling my soul. I wanna sell this music, true shit.
One more baby hit, please, I burn. Jesus Christ, if I did hear another word, somehow got the Oxford looking for the blurb. Next time, use less similes and verbs. Cause dummy bitches get curved anyway, every day. Never pen on mine or attention till they get their place. Say it so, Mrs. Wrecked off the benzo. She's drooling on her dress, I digress. She's a queen, I'm easy peasy, lemon squeezy, sleazy. Don't please me, tease me, had my fill today. I'm leaving leaving via bedroom ceiling. Scotty beam me, don't know what to say. And me, my team on a late night dream. One more booze up for a late night fiend. We cruise up to the Avila function. We bruise up every fella at the luncheon. We don't want no trouble at the party. We just wanna see the girl what we're charging. She don't want no cuddle, she's a bad bitch. She don't want too much, love starting. She don't wanna show me love, and I don't wanna make no fuss. All she wanna do is fuck. All she wanna do is drugs. She don't wanna show me love.
J.O.E.
And I don't wanna make
Chef Boy D.
All I wanna
Check
do
1, 2. The Belfast Militia. Wolfpack. Harlem Wolfpack. Yeah. Look at what is not involved.
This one here then, J.O.E. It's called Belfast Militia.
Check 1, 2.
That's right, featuring Check 1, 2, Chef Boy D as well.
Wolfpack.
Stoke Record, shout out to full crew in this one.
Harlem Wolfpack. Yeah. Look at what is not involved where I live. Girls hear the accent say it makes them wanna cringe. And all these rappers brag about who they put in box. But I'm always precise with these fucking paradoxes. The Wolfpack are like epistemological. I hit with shit heuristics, I'm me and metaphysical. We formed into a group of underground hermaphroditics. Bars of tectonics and smashing sex critics. Fuck Blast 106 saying hip hop, but the fucking DJs aren't playing hip hop. I spit that raw shit, you motherfuckers can't handle it. You're an A4 sheet, I'm the Sumerian tablet. I'm the fucking big reward you about my nephilims. But fuck God's word, I put judgment on them. Ignorant, dumb, brainwashed Christians, even with facts, still don't wanna listen. Mistake the fucking scene that I'm involved in. Hear that? The fucking devil's call.
I ain't got time to waste, so the prize I chase of attaining nirvana in a silent place. Cause some heights you reach can't be explained by speech. You can only really feel it when you experience peace. So seriously, delirious beings practice what you preach, and it's clear to me that the fear we feed will keep on taking over until we heat. Like a fire in the heart that started off with a spark, it just became more powerful cause it stands out in the dark. And many men tried to face it but got lost in the end. Things blow up when you bottle them, then cost to pretend. And I've got a void inside that only takes in hit. I'd rather conquer myself than defeat a whole brigade. And boy have I tried to chase my fate. I bet my dreams on the ace of spades and raise the stakes. I'm going all in. All in.
Hip-hop is down, and we're the ones who are favouring it. Give up, cause you still couldn't flow if you were patient. People trying to label and fashion it. Old school's lost and now we gotta ration it. Talks about too much cashing it. Retards, you think you're good, well we're fucking fanatics. Because we're not from the who, we shouldn't have a clue. Fuck you, I'm round the clock and my time is never due. And my underground life will never be through. Knock lyrics off your block and see if you have a clue. Harlem Wolfpack, we're always up for being sued. No love, no support from our own, because my team are in that raw. I'm real shit soon, stupid cunts usually put fucking Chris Brown on that throne. And we'll be hated by everyone until we're gone. Cause we speak the truth and no sing songs of Tiger Speeds. Cause when we're on the mic, we'll be filling in them seats. So bring the heat, I'll leave your body all over the street like fucking raw meat.
Oh my God, you could stand a mistake. You're ready to say before you send us carried out.
Yeah. I want a fried chicken dinner with gravy on the taters. I want to shit in your hat.
This one up next then from Mike Fitz. It's called Green Mile, one of my favourite tunes of his. Taken away back in this Irish hip-hop scene as well. Shout out to Mike Fitz. Shout out to Gaff as well, locked in.
What? Shut up.
Probably cruising around the city with the tunes on right about now. This one's for you, Gaff. Mike Fitz, Green Mile.
On two for real.
Cup with the buds, trying to fill a blunt, talking back, talking about teddies, they got them better bucks. And if they play the fake artists, like the bill abduction, and these country bastards want it bad enough, I'll kill a bunkin'. But fuck with me, your man, and I put G and N, like I've been rolling green, and I'm referring to that reader branded, where every bar's a gold one and every cut's a diamond. We've been around the block like fucking, you can see track, sitting like a fetus. Alex Jones on CGI shit. Everything I do got green behind it. I've been around it long enough to do my thing and pound it. Murder scene so people won't believe that it's the way I found it. Always learn to spit the mod and pan the word. Trying to fan the happiness the quacker seeks that create a stir. So fuck your madness, yo, I can't pretend to cur. I'm about my dreams by any means. I'm only gassed to win a word. I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not scalp the seam. Smell that nature in my hands. It came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain. Cause I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not scalp the seam. Smell that nature in my hands. It came to help your pen and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain. I'll spit the swarm after I spit the singles. Not an artist boss, I've just been barring off for shits and giggles. Still these heads lose their minds like Big John with Mr. Jingles when it's script in time. Stitching man with metaphors and symbols. So fuck your whackness, you can scratch it like the shingles. I've been fiending for some hidden meanings, intricately mingled all up in some vivid imagery. Deliver me a riddle, no impressing me. If you be dancing me, it's pretty simple. The vein samples are a madness on these tunes. I'm hearing pauses getting slapped like Percy thrashing in his room. On the move, I'm taking in the grass and passing it to dude. Sneaking back and flicking in the gap and gassing where I stood. But we're good, I'm strapping on the hood and leaving out the sponge. Out to cook the brains and shoot the flames that's beaming out the lungs. Dale down the quad, hair fully lit up in this chair. I left the cunt and headed up and blew that shit up in the air. I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not scalp the scene. Smell that nature in my hands. It came to help your pain and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain. Cause I can smell your green mads away and tell the stream. We keep it coffee, make the drink, but not scalp the scene. Smell that nature in my hands. It came to help your pain and make it rain flies on these guys trying to melt my brain.
Bumps in the road, go along with the beat. And the darkness of me soul's well known, so it belongs in the street. Some haunted by peace, cause often beef can cause a release of hollows that secrete when he has reap a monstrous defeat. And pawn another man off, so he's lost in the deep until he's obvious.
That's right, people. Shout out Mike Fitz on that last record.
Into absorb in the
It's called Green Mile. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll understand why.
not falling asleep, best believe voice.
Dope references from the film and stuff like that. Mike Fitz, like I say, too much respect for the dude.
If he tried being honest,
Same as this next MC on the turntable right now, Rebel Phoenix. This is called Take Flight.
rock with the
He's
team.
been active doing a couple of sets over the past weekend, which is great to see.
Jam like shots from
But yeah, enjoy this. It's a heavy record. Take Flight, Rebel Phoenix.
with these ways you may need to see to believe. Every dream we perceive must be achieved. The audio dope is in me bloodstream, never to freeze. I breeze over rooftops, the structure some speed, and navigate through the city with steers. It's gritty indeed. Sometimes though has me shifty to live. Mentally splitting seeds to grow trees. Each leaf a note I wrote to believe. Whether it's vicious or over pieces of deed that needs to be done to cope with the bleeding from these fucking leeches of greed. So I
Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight. Take flight.
in Dublin tension builds till the pressure ignites. Like the formation of rocks after measuring weight. Thugs stay burning crops in the dead of the night. Till someone tries to knock them and they stop to sever his life. Malevolent strikes are always ways of getting a slice of the devil's treasure inside, so they relentlessly fight in search of a light that's too intense to get within sight. For now they feel blessed cause they haven't yet fled from that hideous height. I stay channeling energy on this meridian flight. Every day I know that there will be sick existence tonight. Slick what I write, been gifted with mic presence. What I recite is so real, must need to check more than twice to peep the advice. That might just be a secret device to flee the sight and misleading spikes and needless creatures who's fiending for stripes. Demon and Christ consciousness seem to align and ignite. I remain calm till snakes try to silently strike. Be violence on sight, so I don't fuck with no one. Touch me unborn son, I'm putting up the gun. I don't give a fuck at this point cause I've always been troublesome. Just wondering where trust in me fellow brothers gone running long. So I keep it tight knit, burning on lit during every song. Covered in bonds, the shooting involved. Fighting to leave blood on the walls. I'm up on my fall, stuck and forward to pushing on storms. Fucking with me then fuck your remorse.
Finding solace in the corner of my mind. On these loops haunt eyes and no pride.
head fried and my face gone, avoiding detection. Watch my back and reflections.
This one here from Waking Android, big up Disgrace.
It is off skew.
Big up Cronus as well. It's called Labyrinth.
The crash site, immersed in that.
Taken from their album Adrenochrome. It's out there on streaming platforms, all the rest of it.
Begin the descent.
Shout out to Waking Android.
The lines blur as I stir back to consciousness and stare at the obvious and dwell on the obstacles, choices, and voices that I shouldn't be talking with, all the while still trapped in the populace. With blundered equations, really trying my patience as the sands of time sinks out the wind detonation. My trust is defunct, I feel my core melt down, so I'm heading self-destruct as the chords wind down. Nightmares haunt me, dreams of death, waking up in a panic, gasping for breath, keep feeling like I'm drowning in a river of piss. I built my house in a maze, now I'm living in it. Nightmares haunt me, dreams of death, waking up in a panic, gasping for breath, keep feeling like I'm drowning in a river of piss.
Built my house in a maze, now I'm living in it. She softly whispers words, secrets you would never tell. She's a waking nightmare that makes my life a living hell. She's the fog in my forest of thought, got me caught like a fish in a hook. Distraught, got me feeling lost. She's a shadow of doubt that darkens all that I do. A thorn bush that I can seem to fucking crawl through. She's a vampire, but she only bites out of spite. Sinks her fangs into my neck and she drains all life. I'm a haunted house, an abandoned reckless sight, standing still and quiet in the day, howling through the night. Demons, they reside inside the cracks on my walls. Within me a maze of ever changing halls, with immersion, no reflection, like you've no self-perception, and you wake each morning with no recollection of your actions. That's why I act like Jack, chilling in the frost, till I'm frozen in the labyrinth, forever waiting on the fall.
Nightmares haunt me, dreams of death, waking up in a panic, gasping for breath, keep feeling like I'm drowning in a river of piss. I built my house in a maze, now I'm living in it. Nightmares haunt me, dreams of death, waking up in a panic, gasping for breath, keep feeling like I'm drowning in a river of piss.
Built my house in a maze, now I'm living in it. And I'm living in it, 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 and you're living in it, and you're living in it, and we're living in it, and we're living in it, and I'm living in it, and you're living in it, and we're living in it, and we're living in it, and I'm living in it, and you're living in it, and we're living in it, and we're living in it. Life is a lot of
I was Waking Android, track called Labyrinth. Right now, track from Jack Bashful featuring myself. It's called Repent. Shout out Nal Murphy, shot the music video for this one as well. Shout out Jack Bashful on the beat, on the rhymes, and it's a pleasure to feature with a dude. Let's go.
Repent, I feel bad for your actions. Misinterpretation, catastrophic nervous reaction. It ain't going your way to satisfy no satisfaction. Overreacting bastards whenever you are plastered. Got the nerve to talk, but sober you could never hack it. I don't understand why I should deal with all you maggots. I don't understand cause I can see the fucking attraction. Heard your fucking bars, but I swear they're far from magic. Started flows and beats constantly trapping. You mumble rap, fuck your demo, I fucking trashed it. Borderline tragic, plus you follow with fashion. Didn't believe a thing whenever I heard you rapping. Sack it, drop the pen, what you yapping? I don't know you anything, I know my fucking standards. I heard so many classics that you just aren't so average. Like I said before, I put you demo where the trash is. Don't deal with wankers, trying to build this castle. I ain't got the time, shoot on, see me the hassle. Kill a fucking verse, then I feed him the bashful. Jack of all trades, there's nothing that he can handle. Break it down and dismantle, setting all these examples for you to go to follow, so you don't end up an asshole. I'm talking facts, though, setting up on the track, bro. Spit it how it is, and then I pass the mic to Bashful. Walk like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Don't stop.
Walk like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Don't stop. Word up.
Posse.
The passing of the torches in effect. Mech antagonist protect knacks. Get your shit in check. Fucking hit the deck, hit the road. Play the humble pie to go. Serving up some cold cuts quick with a knife and flow. I'm nice, but yo, how the fuck a guy supposed to try hold the light to those beats that I'm supplying, though? And I'm not trying, no, the only drug I try is blow. If I didn't know it spells the end, it was nice to know. You fuck Pro Tools, I'm on that FL stew. I do what I want to, not what I'm supposed to. So fuck you, I'll duck 2 digs, then hold back. Some I don't know clips, but I just upload tracks. So lax, making shit go black. Insults will blow back. It's just a no fact that you'll get your toe tagged and throat snagged on the shit I'm sharpening. Opponents I'm disheartening. The future's fucking sparkling. Like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop. Go, don't stop.
Like that.
Break it down. Underground hip hop.
I'm back at it again. It's the Shane Dean that's quick with getting evil with the pen. Best believe in what I've said. Doesn't you know your friends?
Northwest hip hop on the turntable right now with a track called The Illest.
I spot the shit that's trust. I give a fuck.
From Shane Dean, Dysfunctional BMC on the record as well.
Next shit rapper they spot.
Enjoy this. Shout out to Northwest crew.
Magna prick. We spit.
See Lee Simpson's locked in as well. Shout out to you. Shout out Pete McLaren as well.
You know
shout out Moondoggy's Mark.
We glass and work for precision. Your missions in the dust and you're the shadows for the alley. Spit that gold you love from Derby City. Bring that flow you love, you know it's gritty. Listen to persistence, we glass and work for precision. Your missions in the dust and you're the shadows for the alley.
Revolutionary rappers that just chats about the shit that they've read on the internet and never at a protest. And these slim shady rappers always chatting about depression and how they're always skint. Well, we're in a recession, you fucking asshole. I'm smoking cheap tobacco and drinking Frosty Jacks and strong poo up a back roads. I ain't crying about it. In fact, I think it's beautiful the way that people's positive, but that ain't something you would know. You wanna keep us down? Instead of making sounds that obnoxious fucking shit that makes us frown. What the fuck is that about? You attention-seeking bastard. You think they say you're heading to the price they cause a drama. That's why I'm plastered and dancing to Jurassic 5 with one mate that I've had for a long ass time. That's life, ain't it? Well, it's mine. That's why I'm spitting rhymes and that's why I'm done trying. Fuck that shit, I'm getting sick of it. There I said I illest until I'm there I said I illest. Get it? Bet he doesn't till I said it. I already regret it, but still I killed it more than you will ever get.
Bring that gold you love from Derby City. Bring that flow you love, you know it's gritty. Listen to persistence, we glass and work precision. Your missions in the dust and you're the shadows for the alley. Spit that gold you love from Derby City. Bring that flow you love, you know it's gritty. Listen to persistence, we glass and work precision. Your missions in the dust and you're the shadows for the alley. Spit that gold you love from Derby City. Spit that gold you love from Derby City. Listen to persistence, we glass and work precision. Your missions in the dust and you're the shadows for the alley.
I mightn't give you what you want, but I'll give you what you need. I'll kill them with the laws, button raw on the beat. Drop your jaw on your cheeks till you're applauding for me. And then I'm gone, don't it go, that's the fall of the scene. I mightn't give you what you want, but I'll give you what you need. I'll kill them with the laws, button raw on the beat. Drop your jaw on your cheeks till you're applauding for me. And then I'm gone, don't it go, that's the fall of the scene. Come on.
Spit that gold you love from Derby City. Bring that flow you love, you know it's ready. Listen to persistence, we glass and work precision. Your passions in the dust and you're the shadows.
And you can trip a human being.
Let's get into this one. Sketch 9, Charles Darwin, taken from the album.
Stick your foot out. And
before that, the illest Shane Dean, Dysfunctional BMC, shout out. This is a dope record though. Taking it back, like I say, shout out Sketch 9. It's been a while.
We're just weak and shitty.
Still got time as well, up to 11. Spin more Irish hip hop. Stay tuned, keep it locked. Some fresh material on the way too. Let's keep it moving.
I see I'm a higher form, an entire storm. Ridges to me, kicking to me, keeping Gary warm. Don't need to carry swords. My words are made a year later and they're very coarse. See, I'm a fire, but a higher type of force. I'm very insecure, yet I'm very in these bars. While I'm carrying my cross, I crucify myself. No need for all you guys to help, cause I'm sick of raps written like the baker makes from bars. Yeah, I'm up again, it's fucking strange how your luck can change. Cause mine hasn't died, bottled in the fucking pain. I cut my pen and save my palms, writing songs like I'm just ordained. I'm burning crosses like the cups of Cain. With old tactics making rackets when I cuss again. And I ain't back surprised, but I'm just as crazy. Fucking seeing I'm past that, it's irrelevant. I'm getting worse cause of recent new developments. I'm sketched in and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm charged up and translated into music. I'm sketched in and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm charged up and translated into music. See, I go past all this. I'm the biggest hit in Belfast since George Best last alcohol binge. I'm a bastard raw, nothing has mattered more since. I spent more bullshit than a matador's ring callbacks. See, I'm the thing to rap, the activist is back. And sketches killer, it's better you keep a pistol packed. My words are weapons, in fact this is murder rap. Cause I pack a punch, plus I'm hot enough to make your furnace crack. I spit the word to rack, you pasty face, turtleneck, wearing wackers rap person, overdose on Percocet. The hurt is back, sketch is harder and I target all the worst in rap. I'm not a martyr, ain't no hurt in sketch. See, I will never die, never I'm forever fly, ever by people, I'm not killer guy. I sip a Miller Lake while I'm hitting papes. You never spit or hate as me, so just give a rate to me. I'm sketched in and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm charged up and translated into music. I'm sketched in and I'm back with some new shit. I'm getting colder but every day I lose it. See, I progress, I evolve and I push this. I'm charged up and translated into music.
Shout out Sketch 9, Charles Darwin. Up next, got this one from Nuisance. It's called Feeling OK2. It's a lyric video for this one up on YouTube as well. Shout out Nuisance, taking it down south. Let's go.
Anxiety, it gets intensive when you're growing up. Sometimes it feels like that I'm not showing off. It's like I feel like that I don't show enough. A closed book or an open one that's closing shut. It's normal to feel like you're in a hopeless rut, but once you feel something, there's something there to open up. Feel like the Undertaker got me by the throat when I'm choking up, and I don't feel holy, so I sew it up. A funny time we live in, isn't it so unjust? This pandemic stopped us in a track so abrupt, so we slow adjust. We have to take our time, we have to take a breath, and it'll be just fine. I'm staying on my grind, you know we're all winners. Let's eat well like Phil Hogan at a golf dinner. Yeah, I stay in jest, it's true the jokes up and lay your best, but trust me when I say it, bro. Trust me. I hope you're feeling okay, dude, cause I'm feeling kinda okay too. Some days I feeling like there will be no way through. I got a new mindset about my always do, and I mean, I've been making okay moves, and they put me in an okay mood. I mean, I met my soulmate too, got a young feeling it's so great too. I guess I'm feeling okay, dude, I'm okay. Some days I wake up and I can't lift my head up, then I remember what I have, and it lives the dread of this life. Can punch you like a Tyson Fury, vicious left hook, but Tyson Fury made it true too. He never let up, like the Undertaker, he rose again and beat his demons. And when you're feeling decent, it's a decent feeling. I'm thinking more recent than my recent feelings. My mind is more even, I can feel it healing. The sky is the limit, we never feel the ceiling. Feeling like Mystic Mac defeating everything that's breathing. In his younger days or in his older days, now I'm in my focus days. Toasting my hopeless days. Toast so much, I need to stop toasting. I flow through life, son, I need to stop floating. I spoke about mine and I hope you're not hopeless. I hope you're doing well, brother, I hope you do notice that. I hope you're feeling okay, dude, cause I'm feeling kinda okay too. Some days I feeling like there will be no way through. I got a new mindset about my always do, and I mean, I've been making okay moves, and they put me in an okay mood. I mean, I met my soulmate too, got a young fella that's so great too. I guess I'm feeling okay, dude, I'm okay.
Beautiful little tune on the turntable right now from Danny Diatribe. It's called Seven Oaks. Before that, Nuisance with Feeling Okay Too. Nice chill vibes for a Sunday night. It's good spinning these tunes in the studio.
Knock, knock, cameras on the door that's locked. A pair of eyes appear behind the window of a slighted slot. It's members only, you got credentials, then show me. The bar itself is pokey and low-key and far from homely. The eyes look on the pay slip, then look us up and down as locks been open unegated. Entrance stayed the place where temperance ain't tolerated, and the strippers finish shifts and go for sips to get sedated. I see one chick surrounded by 11 blokes playing on their hopes, scheming for drinks inside the Seven Oaks. Man slumped over their drinks from all the sin they chose. The gates of heaven closed when you spend enough time in Seven Oaks. All the strippers pull their wages from their envelopes and throw it down their throats. They go for broke inside the Seven Oaks. It's where the boys just come, they slip your confiscated coke. I love it in the Seven Oaks, but drinking there would take its toll because that fucker's never closed.
Well,
how the fuck you supposed to leave when it's never closed? A bull pugger never shows. You wanna play? You going to the bar? I get to. I'll get the next one. Alright. Our drinks are spilling at the bar, joining in Guinness, putting reggae on the jukebox, waiting for the strippers to finish. I know man talks they made by being Irish, most of English, saying his parents died of ragged and they couldn't touch a shilling. They spilling all the city's bar stars, waiters, chefs, strippers and boys just drinking like a car crash. The bar is ass, buried as a sunken chest. Even if you enter fast, you're leaving as a drunken mass that functions last. It's very easy to stray when the playpen of mayhem is full of drinks on the brainstems. A spaceman at 7 a.m., nothing can tame them. Where's the driver who's holding the reins, man? And when they gonna flash the lights for last orders, while the glass mortars, the drunken chef and the mad author. Tomorrow is soul cancer, and we left the bar with no money for pool dancers. I seen one chick surrounded by 11 blokes playing on their hopes, scheming for drinks inside the Seven Oaks. Man slumped over their drinks from all the sin they chose. The gates of heaven closed when you spend enough time in Seven Oaks. All the strippers pull their wages from their envelopes and throw it on your throats. They go for broke inside the Seven Oaks. It's where the bunches come, they sniff your confiscated coke. I love it in the Seven Oaks, but drinking there would take its toll because that fucker's never closed. How the fuck you supposed to leave when it's never closed? How the fuck you supposed to go home when it's never closed? It's never closed. Don't go home, I suppose.
Style, but be inclined to say dark horse, because I feel like a lot of people are banking on certain other people involved with this thing and wasn't really expecting me to come out with a woodwork and do anything significant. And I think a lot of people still aren't really expecting me to do anything significant, so
just had Seven Oaks, Danny Diatribe.
For me,
mixed nicely into this one, if I do say myself. It's called Lethal Dialect, Dark Horse. Shout out Lethal Dialect, sick rhymer, check this out.
I can feel it in my bones. Waking up in cold sweats after dreaming I was seeing the unknown. Bobby signed reading me a poem. Stars of freedom with the lion sliced in his own flesh. He died in protest of those kneeling to the throne. Nowadays we're like cattle, how we're being processed. This whole war needs to start leaving me alone. I think too deep and I'm feeling so stressed, but it keeps me in the zone no less. My other half thinks I'm paranoid, that doesn't mean there's no threat. The boys know best, they don't speak to me on phones, do the math. It's broadcast frequencies and tones. I had tons of smoke weed to keep me stoned, but the brain is a fucking powerhouse. It has its own depth, most deaf. Others can only see what's being shown. If you're living a lie, you're just doing a slow death. Open soon to hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the walls that make stars form. That's where they label me the dark horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll when we picture on a dartboard. Over the quota bullet got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's when we had so. That true leaders are true speakers, knowing that the truth will offend who we're made, but I've always been too eager to speak truth. And the truth is I've lost more friends than I've made, but I'll remain friends with the friends that remain till I'm 2 meters deeper. Feed off of minuscule creatures. That's not the end of my days, but more so the end of a phase. I've been truthful since trying to teach school teachers about the system's faults. I used to take what they taught with a pinch of salt and 2 sleepers. Digit school thinking I was too deeper, too cool, rallying 2-wheelers. Will the rest put their pens to the page, depending on grade for the course to extend accolades. What's it for at the end of the day? A fucking job with a band of the slaves. Open soon to hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the ones that make stars form. That's where they label me the dark horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll when we picture on a dartboard. Over the quota bullet got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's when we had so. Poor belief, the hard flavors of grape and all the shit that complemented it with bullshit. Peaches, slurs of speech. I tend to just say better taste, but tonight I must have warned at least the thought of bleach. I guess I had an urge to sleep, but I had the opposite effect. Now I'm up later awake, thinking how good looks seems to favor the fake, and how because of bad look my life's word is cheap. See, my words have a pure mystique, but it's like when I speak, other people just turn the cheek and don't listen. Some seem to listen, but really they're just waiting on their turn to speak. Not surprising in the world where your status is the paper you make. Consider how much thought could be related to the notes in your wallet if the paper was traced enough thought to fill acres of space. The boards could feast on worms for weeks. Soon to hit the side form with a bang that's far more bigger than the ones that make stars form. That's where they label me the dark horse. That's when my story manifests so hardcore. Picture pinpricks penetrate the chest of a voodoo doll when we picture on a dartboard. Over the quota bullet got from someone living in some cardboard. Maybe that's when we had so.
Matter where he's from. You call him an Irish. Now let me hear those pipes.
Can you tell me where the days are gone? I've been away so long.
Take this little tune right here, right now. This is called Don't Forget. It's from Terrorist, featuring Redzer as well. Before that, Dark Horse from Lethal Dialect, banging Irish hip hop tune as well. Let's get into this one. Enjoy it. Don't forget.
From the land of the poets, home of the saints, the oil rain, Michael Collins and Yates, Oscar Wilde, Bobby Sands, all the famines and graves, the clerical abuse from the Catholic faith, the land where St. Paddy said he banished the snakes, the home of getting drunk and singing ballads at wakes. I'm from the place where the people drink flagons and crates, sailing coffin ships to emigrate, just to land in the States. I'm from the home of the origins of man, the two of the Don, who pulling ancient druids and clans, turning over book of Kells, Vikings and the Celts, British rule of black and tans, where Oliver Cromwell said the hell of the conic, spent several thousand years at war, and 800 more under the sword, so you can play dumb, but we're still waiting till our day comes, so don't you ever forget where you came from.
Can you tell me where the days are gone? I've been away so long, time fades, but I'm staying strong, and you can listen to your favorite songs and drift away, son, but don't you ever forget where you came from. I'm walking down this winding road for a mile or so, times change when you drive alone, and being a victim in this mind control can make you hate, son, but don't you ever forget where you came
from the land of the Civil War, where De Valera had Michael Collins killed in Cork, with shots fired on the crowd by the British force. Bloody Sunday, they still fight about it in the north. In 1916, rising at the GPO, these Irish boys are still smiling cause the people know. Commemorate our heroes and all the rebel songs. Protestants and Catholics won't ever get along. We struggle on until the day we're all dead
dead and gone, just like the victims of the Monaghan and Dublin bombs. I'm from the land where the choice they won't apologise, and all the lies that we've been told since we got colonised. And just because we drink a lot, they seem to think we're happy. They call us pigs and paddies and claim we're all just terrorists and bodies. But we're just waiting until our day comes with the parade drums. No matter what, you can't forget where you came from.
You tell me where the days are gone. I've been away so long, time fades, but I'm staying strong. And you can listen to your favorite songs and drift away, son. But don't you ever forget where you came from. You're walking down this winding road for a mile or so. Time change when you drive alone. And being a victim in this mind control can make you hate, son. But don't you ever forget where you came
from. The home of the IRA, great poets Michael Collins in the prior days. But nowadays from the place where the tiger died, and dire times where the vibe now is dire tribe. We dry our eyes when the fighting seas got peace of mind. A day of honour when we finally got the treaty signed. But still the British got away with all the heinous crimes. So many Irish patrons shot in between the eyes. So we revise history of our land when man was slave. Slaughtered bodies getting dumped into a massive grave. We try to remember all our granddads who were passed away and fought the war to keep our land and stay. So many slaves, it's a damn shame. Remember all the innocent who lost their lives when the village filled with militants. So many killings, it's a miracle we still exist, because the mission was to kill the kids, cripple mental women, the invalids. Remember how our past was bleak. We can't forget all the murders and the tragedies, and so no one can ever tell us that this land is weak. A revolution, retribution, now this land is free. Or so we're saying, should be proud of our heritage and all those people who stood up to British terrorists. Remember this and reminisce about the days gone. Or is you proud, say it loud and never forget where you came from.
You tell me where the days are gone. I've been away so long, time fades, but I'm staying strong. And you can listen to your favorite songs and drift away, son. But don't you ever forget where you came from. You're walking down this winding road for a mile or so. Time change when you
love that tune. It's been out for a while, but I've only started playing it recently in the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show. Been sleeping on that one. Terrorist, don't forget, featuring Red Sir. It's absolutely awesome. Lyrically dope. But yeah, we've got about 40 minutes left of the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show this Sunday night, so we're going to spin some fresh music, some stuff that's been recorded here at the Skankf FM studio, and some of the other stuff that's been sent in over the past couple of weeks. But yeah, kicking off with the fresh music section, myself and Steve Locke are working on a brand new album. I'm helping him once again co-produce his new stuff. He's just dropped Nameless Brain Fart, which is an absolute amazing listen from start to finish, and straight into the studio here at Skankf FM recording his next album. This is one of the tunes that were recorded probably about 3-4 weeks ago. It's called Smoking, and yeah, it's a dope tune. It's always a pleasure working with Steve Locke. The dude's absolutely amazing when he gets in the booth. And yeah, I just love this record. I love the way he's kind of introduced a lot of singing onto this new album, and you'll hear it here in this record. So let's get into it. Smoking, fresh record, hasn't been released yet. It's going to be in the new album, I hope, because I like it. And it's Steve Locke.
Go to work tomorrow. Move fast. I've been sitting, smoking grass. See the point I'm gonna. I've been sitting, smoking grass. Now I'm thinking I don't even wanna go to work tomorrow. Maybe I should quit and get some weed to move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea of horror. I've been sitting, smoking grass. Now I'm thinking I don't see the point in going to work tomorrow. Maybe I should quit and get some weed to move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea of horror. I'm running through obstacles, keeping the tab and the amount of the things going on. Talking shit like it's all a big game. Babylon about Babylon, your flow's not as strong where they I belong. What's my name? In fact, hold that thought, tell her to hold my dick and caress my balls. She can fuck her way off, don't expect my call, don't expect I'm less. The what you put out, mate, the world won't fall to your feet like that. Keys and gangs and Jesus, all over the balls, I never seen that trap. You should try to educate the listener, speak from the heart. Can you hear how Steven raps? But when I listen to the most of these blooms chat checks, where the fuck they all need a slap. What? Maybe that's me and I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm being too harsh with your acting, but I know it's not, they're all blatantly acting. My life's like a mixture of romance and action, with the drip of horror infused with the plenty of poetry doused in self-love, inflammable liquid and animal twisted eye. We all been there, had that talk with ourselves. We all don't care and we're all pretend that was somebody else. Cause everyone's got somebody to impress. I know how you felt. Keep yourself in the process, man, it helps. I'm patiently waiting for something to give when I give it my all. Cause my all doesn't seem to be working at all. It's a fucking waste of time if you ask me. But now fuck that, why? Who knows who's out at what time or not? Now Belfast born fucking queen and all that shit. I've been sitting, smoking grass. Now I'm sitting thinking I don't even wanna work tomorrow. Maybe I should quit and get some weed and move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea for it. I've been sitting, smoking grass. Now I'm sitting thinking I don't even wanna work tomorrow. Maybe I should quit and get some weed to move it fast. Working for the system my whole life, that's my idea for horror.
Belter of a tune, Steve Locke. Just finishing munching off wee Lindelof chocolate there, mate. Bennis came in with a Lindelof salted caramel, gorgeous. Just stuffed my face there. Digging this tune, Steve Locke, smoking, like I say, recorded here at the Skankf FM studio a couple of weeks back. He's working on the new album. Glad that I'm helping him co-produce this album as well. Always a pleasure working with Steve. Dope tune, little sneak preview of it. Hopefully this one ends up in the album. But right now we're playing fresh Irish hip-hop just to close off the show. Up next I've got an absolute banger here from Rira. It's called Cross the World. This one put out on his YouTube channel as a single. I think it's up on Bandcamp as well. But yeah, it's part of a brand new album called The 13th Tide. Can't wait for this to drop. It's, gonna be amazing whenever this drops. We'll get our hands on the brand new album from Rira. We'll spin it here on Skankf FM, support it like we've been supporting the single. And it's good to see him back with another album. One of the longest standing Irish hip-hop MCs in the game. Done so much for the Irish hip-hop scene, so we've got mad love and respect for Rira and what he's been through, what he's done, and how he's still making his music. So let's get into the brand new single, Cross the World. Go support this. Go support the brand new album as well, 13th Tide. We can't wait to listen to it.
To pole we make patterns, scatter when we skip from cliffs to low flatlands. Track the axes with preciseness, that's my shit, Mike device niceness. And I've been a road boy since a schoolboy with me pork pie, two-tone broke shine. Traveling the planet on the alcohol holidays, gotta get up, get out, get away, all across. Drifting from the city to the sticks, all up in the mix. From the ditches to bricks, we move quick. Keep thundering along, truth is, proof is still kicking like kung fu flicks. Roaming around the ground, no boundaries, newfound sounds and sights about right. Hold tight while we're spinning in infinity, living in the middle of beginnings and willing to get across. Dublin, London, from Cork to New York, everybody get across. Keep rambling and traveling the world. From Amsterdam to Auckland, get across. Everybody keep traveling the world. And we keep it moving like that. Still grooving a track on route back, proving fact. It's a boom bap banger, straight with steady stagger, slice swagger. Landing on the map, no anchor. A blank canvas cross the landscape, and we stroke any angle with ways that we paid. Stay decent. The world is crazy but amazing. No fears or frontiers we're facing. Away blazing, pace the place we're raised in. Cause the more we explore, the less we cave in. Before our time was no borderlines, we roam free. Show me something to see as we travel around the sphere like a fearless phoenix, full of fire and beaming. We pull meaning, dreaming and realness, feelings of being, agreeing. Never stop your freedom, seeing all across. Dublin, London, from Cork to New York, everybody get across. Keep traveling and traveling the world. Belfast to Belgrade, Paris to LA, we're gonna get across. Everybody keep traveling the world. Global calling, keep revolving. Still no stalling, no problem. I've been rambling round, traveling towns, villages and cities. Some pretty, some gritty, come with me, done swiftly. Running rings round the ground with newfound youth sounds, move mounds around. Tear down barriers with the stairway carriers. Wild world challenges, everyday characters. All various, all areas. Opposites, no comparing us. Wearing that dust down into the dirt. Sharing that trust, staring at life's work, light work. Flight curves around horizon. Found surprises, astounding arises. Arouses the mind with the kind of the king. Let the everlasting journey begin. Across Dublin, London, from Cork to New York, everybody get across. Keep traveling and traveling the world.
Absolute smashing record, brand new from Re-Rats, called Cross the World. Brand new albums on the way called 13th Tide. We can't wait to get our hands on it and support it here at Skankf and Fifth Element. Shout out to Re-Rats sending me that tune. It's great, yeah, just to see the dude back with another album, new music that we can spin and support here. Too much respect for him. Re-Rat, Across the World, don't forget that. Go and listen to it now, go support it. It's on YouTube.
Mavericks are amazing people.
This one up next then, this is brand new. This is from Versi, featuring myself and Ricky P on the remix. It's called Maverick. We dropped the music video for this one as well a couple of Fridays ago. Shout out to Versi on the edit. Shout out to Versi for having me on the remix. Let's get into it though.
A street maverick, I'll kick your ass while I'm drunk off this whiskey and high off grass. Yo, Versi got the verses and Das does too. I'm bigging up Ricky P, this a deja vu. Another wreck the booth, get a hit of the verse. Might pull the record up and get it in a reverse. Real bars come first, weak ones get trashed. A bunch of seasoned vets, so you might get slapped. If you talk the talk, you better walk that walk. I ain't really got the time if you're looking to stall. Nah, a street maverick, I'll break them rules. I like Mr. T, man, I pity a fool. So, come correct or don't bother at all. No time for time wasters if you're getting involved. A street Royal Rumble, I'm ready to brawl. Bigging up Ballybrack all the way to the falls.
All the one a war, man. Versi bro, just let it start. Trying to act big, but on the upside, I'm not Kevin Hart. Been around the bear so much, all the fucking get is hair. The scene is over with. This the steps we took to set apart. The rapper stuck in limbo, so I guess it's time to raise the bear. Cause we're all stuck to tracks like a motherfucking racing car. But just in fucking case you error, got to drive the pace affair. I might like red planet while I'm on my fucking way to Mares. Like my gosh, it's Ricky Versi and Daz. These rappers are getting whitewashed. Been on the square since fucking time dot. 24/7 with no time off. I got my motherfucking maverick, so don't ever think that I'll stop.
I was told to do drill. They say kill or either be killed. To be a sheep, a 6 foot deep, you got a grave to fill. I never sell me soul to the devil, so we can make a bill. I'm staying real, but with the formula, call me Damon Hill. Slick plug my mic on the jack, the way they make me feel. I wanna drop it, no indication, just like a Navy SEAL. To make a deal with you drillers, claim when you aim to steal. Your Rockefeller, JCB, dash, rest, rotate the wheel. If they keep on putting the boot in, they underestimate my strength, Vladimir Putin. No disputing, the rappers rushing to a war without a game plan. Still think I'm the guy in the suit, I'm not the same man. He dies, Ricky P, we are what you claim to be. You disagree, you must be so deaf like Jermaine Dupri. Basically, these little bell wells want a kid to play with me. The brass fist tosses, bone crushing, no escaping these. Bar school graduates bringing the Florida gas list. Boom bodies, a maverick, remix to keep the cars lit. Road and shotgun, my guys are Ricky in the back of Big Godson at the wheel. They said a bit off more than I could chew, I had to laugh at it. Beating time about to chew more, I'm not talking cancerous, so answer this. If you're both thinking I'm not immaculate, then why the fuck she's trying to cop and feel the bass's magic stick? Thinking you the bad guy, or a piece got hog, or a razor's edge, you built me fucking pin, you getting chalked off and pop off. Call you Van Damme, you just a knock off. Landmine bars, you want me built to blow your socks off. Harlem dudes here, the fella got a bug and still have Mace saying now I got this, watch this, Bassy in the cockpit. I'm locked in, so call the locksmith. Still there with the fella, what I got to do, they end respect. Crack another rapper on his head, laser, survey said. Keep it on wax, they know they don't know that breed. 56 bars, you up and smoke, the fully past the weed.
Talk that, Dublin Island.
There you have it, the remix.
See how you playing?
Remix of Maverick, Versi, featuring myself, Ricky P. There's a music video drop for that one as well. Go support that. And shout out to Versi as well for having me on the remix. Pleasure to be a part of it. Up next then, let's take a way up north. This is Dysfunctional BMC. Played him earlier on a feature with Shane Dean. This is taken from Dysfunctional BMC's brand new album. It's called Top of the Hallion. It's out there on streaming platforms. This is the fourth tune off the album. It's called I'll Be There. Check this one out. Shout out to BMC, Northwest Hip Hop representing. Let's get into it. It's a banger. But be sure to go check out his brand new album. Definitely got that hip hop vibe to it.
Are you gonna take your medicine?
Grab a glass, grab my hand as we travel to the dark side. The journey's gonna be blurry, but we'll surely have a good time. You'll go blind, but I guide you to the funniest line. You're gonna fall, but I'll call you when the time's right. I'm the nice type, I'll improve you in the limelight. Sleep deprived, I'm the remedy for night. No strings attached to this, but I'm pure strong. Decider of the all-nighter, buzzing to the break of dawn. Dead or gone, well I'll teach you how to shake it off. These special sauce will be feeling like a boss, no anxiety. I'll relieve your fear from this entirely. And summer breaks your heart, you know you can't rely on me. An unbreakable bond that can't be destroyed. You're a love of God when you have me around. So don't listen to your friends when they tell you I'm infectious. You're better cracking all the strangers love you when you're reckless. And you'll be glad you show me exit to your exes. I'm much more important and I'm sharp around the edges. I bring a girl as well, even if you don't like her. If I'm coming on strong, she can be the mixer. There's no small talk with me, but we still need to break the ice. Is my advice, fuck the mic, not the perfect device. A power to behold, an everlasting connection. I'm yours till the end and I'm your best friend, Brandon. I'm your favorite stress reliever, wife beater, life feeder. Your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night fever. I'm your leader when you're weaker, when you're quiet, I'm your speaker. You need me as a feature to become a crowd pleaser. Sound teacher number one. I'll leave your head spun at the finest silver line and you'll be shining on me red rum. So get numb with the grill that you're fed from. Don't go try to help me cry to all the dead ones. So go ahead, son, grab a bottle full throttle. Your bag of models every time you wear the beer goggles. Blast the music, make the drum in your ear wobble. Have me in the morning, I will let the fear follow. The hang is over, staying sober is your nemesis. Join the Monday Club, but it's a lifetime membership. I might call your troubles fade away with every sip. You don't have to face this cruel world if you never quit. So let her up in the north, I'll be your summer comfort. Fuck the hunger, I'm your only one, you need a coverage. That's the pain relief, aid you when you bleed and suffer. Fuck your lover, chuck your muller, I'm your best mucker. Like a lunch, I'll pack a punch if you're feeling scared. Sleep with your best miss girl and you won't even care. I'll provide the confidence to even help you kick the chair. Till the day you die, know that I'll be there. But you're the number one depressant to render me senseless. Color disfiguration fills me fist with redness. On no pleasant presence, the masses are endless. As soon as you wear off, my brain becomes defenseless. The horrors, the tears, the torture. The seven deadly gems make my brain disordered. The rum of all fears, I'm weird, I'm morbid. I need to steer clear or my years will get shorter. If you booze, you lose, and I never wanna feel. I wanna keep her up with you, cause I'm always feeling blue. But I'm bruised by the brew and you're the choice that I choose, I'm not alone. There's plenty that's walking in me shoes. Overthinking, lazy drinking, bad decisions we be making. Messing around with women that we shouldn't stick or thinking. If women sobered up, they will realise we're stinking. And all is the reason all our attitudes are manging. When we're sinking, we're transported to a different dimension. Only intention is to be the centre of attention. Acting an asshole and your friends call you legend. But it's not the real you, you're just being pretentious. Control, all or delete, is that understood? I'm not preaching, I'm reaching out, cause I know that I should. It's a temporary happiness that won't last for good. You'll fly high for a while, but you won't like the altitude.
It's a dope record. I'll Be There, taken from Dysfunctional BMC's brand new album, Top of the Hallion. It's on all streaming platforms, so go get your hands on that. Support the dude with his dairy style. Northwest hip hop representing. Big up BMC. It's a dope record. Telling you, go get your stream on. Up next then, this one recorded a couple of weeks back in the Skankf FM studio. Dirty Dev, Skeet, myself on the scratches. It's got that West Coast vibe. Good vibes for a Sunday. Shout out Dirty Dev, shout out Skeet. Always fun working with these dudes in the studio, they're legends. It's probably going to be part of Dirty Dev's new album. Don't know when it's going to be out.
Things will never change if you stay in the same. Gotta take another pop, best be stretching your limbs. Everybody wanna rap, everybody want the fame. Nobody got the talent, all these rappers in them. Man to lead the wins from the drugs that they take. Used to sniff propane, that's why I'm spitting in flames. First they get the money, then apart comes the pen. Then in comes the vultures with their targets at them. Always go against the grain, like the varnishing stands. Only got one coat, just like a layer of pen. Then let's be real, I'm insane in the brand. I feel like Cypress Hill, chin, smoking the strands. Locked with these kids, like the Django and Chin. All the anger rocket 10, burning up in the flame. Trying to maintain, where they caught in the van. My head be always spinning like propellers on a plane. Raised by this head, you we some humans and kids. Just agitated, aggravated, outrageously blatant. Furiously piercing, courageously hitting, so complacent. When it comes to your races, trading those places. See how you take it, what you fear, what you face. So what you hear to embrace it, let's get back to the basic. Serious stages, I speak in spoken truths, I don't need to explain it.
Every day, things ain't never change. Things ain't gonna change. Now they ain't gonna change. Every day, things ain't never change. Things ain't gonna change. Now they ain't gonna change.
Let me carry these lyrics, they can be so contagious. Open up my soul and let go with these spirits. Either heard or you hear it, don't get scared just to brace it. Divided by British sentence like thoughts are created. Pillage in the river, now reset us in nations. Tainted disgrace, exposure to grade them. Laws of segregation keep us all segregated. Fuck a law, fuck a God, fuck religious debate. Fuck a God, fuck a law, fuck all operation. Bag smoke from Grove Street, never physically wasted. So amazing, entertaining, don't be trying my patience. Patiently waiting, elevating with patience. Innovating my faith, kid, rejecting the hatred. Open up my eyes, now you're mentally waking. Every day you try, yo, in search of some greatness. Said every day you try, yo, in search of some greatness. Like
every day, things ain't never change. Things ain't gonna change. Now they ain't gonna change. Every day, things ain't never change. Things ain't gonna change. Now they ain't gonna change.
Oh shit.
I be killing shit. Killing shit. I'm dope.
That's Dirty Devs featuring Skeet and myself with the scratches at the end of that record. It's called Everyday Thing. Shout out Dirty Devs, that new record. Like I said, don't know when that's going to be released. I'm presuming it's going to be part of his new project that he's working on, chipping away in the studio. Man's just dropped a brand new album. It's called Plaque of Wisdom. It's out there on YouTube for you to listen to. The singles, the whole album. A couple of music videos out there from that as well, shot by Skeet. So yeah, shout out Dirty Devs, always working hard here at the Skankf FM Fifth Element Charity Building, volunteering, helping out in the building, but as well as that, as you can hear, making his music and shooting his music videos and stuff with Skeet. Up next then, more freshness. Jay Sutton just dropped a brand new album called Pill Dust and Cherry Wine. This one was put out as a single before the album dropped with a music video shot by Skeet. This one's called OnlyFans. Massive respect, Jay Sutton, what he's doing with the label GAC, all the releases, all the artists that he's working with. But this new EP, Pill Dust and Cherry Wine's a banger.
I don't do it for 100 grand, man, I'm in this for the glam only. Got known by 100 men, 100, none of them know me. Come sub to my OnlyFans, see an OG cozy below me. Don't do it for the man, them fams, no, I'm in this for the shams only. Can't chill me with 100 band, that go too cold to control me. Bike flow about 100 men, still some them say they don't know me. Come sub to my OnlyFans, see a real man flow when you're lonely.
Don't do it for the crumbs on grounds, man, I'm in this for the shams only. Never been a boy to beat about a bush, never been a fanny in a valley in the woods. Never got better than a battle of wits, or got better getting battered by a couple of gifts. Wise up, nor swinging a miss. You'd expect for the year I'd have a couple of dings, but I slip these pricks in the jib jab digs that the guy guys take it to the mat real quick. I take it to the Matthews Bridge, calling us a tattoo kid. Time to go bra, but be better if I hadn't had my language killed. Not a time or place, hang ahead and shame, get it slid back under the mat real quick. But a time soon come where the choice is one, and the laughter for children will rise and sing. Time was I wouldn't speak on political, must be getting wistful in my old age, or more pissed off with the pitiful excuses spread on front pages. Work longer for the wages, eat this flesh I've grown in cages. Stay at home now, it's the safest. Hate thy neighbour, hide your faces. That's a day for the racist, it's a world for the child rapist. It's a land that claps when asked but can't have a glance at the Panama Papers. It's a state lit blatantly feeling a little boy faded alone in a storm drain. This a nation shamed, still they come with flags and flames. Don't do it for 100 grand, man, I'm in this for the glam only. Got no way 100, man, 100, none of them know me. Come sub to my OnlyFans, see OG's cozy below me. Don't do it for no man, them fams, man, I'm in this for the shams only. Can't tell me with 100 grand, I go too cold to control me. I flow about 100, man, still some of them say they don't know me. Come sub to my OnlyFans, see a real man flow when you're lonely. Don't do it for the crumbs on grounds, man, I'm in this for the shams only. So now it's all about sliding, baseline shifting, baseline syndrome. If you don't know what that is, son, I suggest you go look out the window. We used to have wolf and forest, now it's sheep and field. We used to have hope and promise ripped apart by greed. But a lot can change in a very short while if a few good men start walking the miles. If a few great minds be the guide for the blind, warm the ears of the deaf, shine a light for a child. Wake up, this is your life, these are your lands, this is your choice, this is your fight, this is our stand, this is our cause, this is our voice. Don't let them put fear in your playful heart, cause it's hard to get rid of when it's in. Don't let them spoon feed you and tell you it's true if there's more than that written on the tin. They want you at war with your fellow man, but remember united we stand. They want you on knees with your head in hands, but remember inside that you can. There's a day when it changes, in a rage with the people at large. We charge at the people in charge, eat the people in charge, be the people in charge. It's ours, slip the wicket in shards. Take a victory lap, spill a sip and kick back. When we gonna do that? When we gonna do that? When we gonna do that?
Slamming record, this one. Like I say, this is from Jay Sutton. It's called OnlyFans. Dropped as a single before the EP was dropped. Music video for this one, well worth checking out as well. Go check out the new EP, stream it, download it, Pill Dust and Cherry Wine. Support the label GAC, support Jay Sutton, what the man's doing, it's sick.
Can't tell me with 100 band I go.
Fresh music on the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show.
Man, still some them say they don't know me. Come sub to my OnlyFans, see a real man flow when you're lonely. Don't do it for the crumbs on grams, man, I'm in this for the shams only.
Like I say, go peek the visuals. Skeet shot that music video. Shout out to Skeet. Well, we're on the shout outs as well. Shout out my man Cathcart Official, Young Oshin. Shout out Funk Soul Media, locked in, digging the visuals in the show. Shout out Shaman, of course, always with the comments, always with the support. Big up yourselves, peeps.
Hey, I'm a motherfucker.
This is Shambles.
These rappers think I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews.
Another record recorded down here at the Skankf FM studio, and last weekend he was down shooting a music video with Skeet for this one too. It's called Animal. Shambles, boy. Let's get into it.
Fucking animal. You are my motherfucking. Yeah. I'm a bigger killer than this motherfucking virus. Second than any rapper that's coming after. So set in silence, a motherfucking sinner. I'm St. Patrick to your slither. You can trace my fucking steps, but then they'll find you in the river. So you can quit a lot of your mumbling and all of your shit assumption. I'm a motherfucking legend, killing cunts like I'm Cool Cullen. And I never needed approval, I'm a motherfucking nuisance. I'll keep ringing in your ears until you hear the fucking music. This ain't a fucking movie where you're sick beside your floozy, man. I'll take your fucking life and leave a note to say you're sorry. I'm a motherfucking omen, I'm a motherfucking showman, and I'm coming to your show, man, just to show you how to own
unit. You know that I'm gonna grow it, man, you know I'll never blow it. Then and if I got a second, I guess that I'll let you load it. Cause this is that real rap, that fat ass boom bap, that slap you to the back of the head. Say I'm a motherfucking animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal. You are my motherfucking. Make a threat towards my pack and a backpack and a slap lad. I'm never holding back like it's Mad Max at the back, man. Couldn't stand the heat and just stand back from the pan, lad. Make your fucking face like a wax back in a flat. What? You just don't fucking get it. Your bars are all pathetic. You're trying to be poetic, no energy, it ain't kinetic. It's coming off, it's aggressive. You're just after it, hands and that. If you ain't getting it yet, you're running way over your head. And I keep smoking till I'm city high. Smoking so much dog, you see me barking to the city sky. And in the city we stay pretty fly. High above your head, so when we're dead we're killing every day. And I'm a killer with this rap shit, killing all these rappers just like Jada that would get set. And I ain't even broke a sweat yet, bringing all the heat but you're still claiming you're the shit pet. So let me get to your grave, let me lead you to the plot, man, it's already been laid. And none of that shit that you said, well I guess we're fucking even whatever the obituary's red. Prick animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal, eating these rappers like I'm a cannibal. I'm hunting all the Jews like I'm Hannibal. I'm a motherfucking animal. You are my motherfucking.
So that was Shambles Boy, a track called Animal. Like I say, we shooting a music video for that one in the building about a week and a half ago with Skeet. That tune recorded down here at Skankf FM, as is the next one. This one from Big Dawn, it's called Back in the Day. Shout out Big Dawn, OT would drop this tune earlier on in the show as well. It's one of his newer ones.
Rainy days we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing. Rainy days we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing. On my tail boy like rodders, a beat ready to blow. On my hustle like the trotters, I'm always on the go. She's not looking in my eyes, she's looking at my shroom. She's wondering how I got this scar on my nose. Little does she know, it was the dog she's patting. I was blocked, and he was melted, but now it's saddled. Don't need no candle, the only thing we put down was the cow. To clean the blood up with some dough. That summer was a bit mental. I got bit and broke my ankle. Came off the curb and dropped the girl looking like a wanker. But I got back up and I hopped home down the street, robbed toke and toked on some weed. I stuck on, I passed no type of beat. I wrote a rap about it and then went to A&E. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it. Rainy days, we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing. Rainy days, we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit. Irish hip hop, it's a movement, you ain't doing what we're doing. Big tree burner, I can hear the beat murmur, trying to open up new doors like the key turner. Went from a berserker to a key worker, trying to reach further, no limit like sea murder. Spent years, it curved my move, gone clue, trying to scream something new. I can see a color, so move. A market Mavalik, a cheeky be bollock, so walk in the studio, it's nothing but tonic and talent. Got that Michelin palette, season was solid, the beats baser. The beats baser, the beats baser, the bars are solid. I can see the progression, like bullet the ballad or kicking the habit. You've either got it or you haven't. Back in the day, that you say, we better rap about it. Taking the piss, but that's what I did, doing to rap about it.
Big Dawn 028 representing.
Rap about it.
It's called Back in the Day, recorded down here at the Skankf FM Fifth Element building.
Days we keep it moving.
Always a pleasure working with Big Dawn, the big unit.
Puppets and movement, you ain't do you.
He's a legend.
Rainy days we keep it moving, Rainy's playing the tunes in the unit.
That'll be part of his brand new project that's on the way. Plus, he's got a brand new music video on the way with Skeet. Them two featured on a tune, shot an amazing music video for it as well. They've got a couple of the young ones involved, Dean and wee Josh too, starring in the music video. Get ready for it because it's absolutely awesome.
This is it.
Up next, let's get into this brand new music video just dropped from it. It's called Kachang from Crackpipe. Pedal dance as well on the animation for the music video, which looks dope. Been spinning this one the past 3 weeks on the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show. Shout out to Crackpipe. They did a live gig last night up in Bennigan's as well in Derry.
Too many hangover days and not enough sleep, not enough keep, not enough weak and fragile. God is rough deep in this mangled world. Now I'm mangled, curled, feeling strangled, plural. I think I snippity snap, can you clippity raps? I'll flippity caps and know I'm sniffing these gaps. I'm riffing these raps and I'm whiffing these naps. Now I'm dripping this cat like I'm the shit in the mat. Like Bruce Lee, I'm loosely, I should be the master I could see. Disaster will loot be some food, eat some food, eat in the booth, please. Couple of cookies would be what suits me. At my funeral, bringing simply 70 virgins and groupies.
No motivation, I've been wasting away for days. Impatient to what, still fighting with my thoughts on a daily basis. But I'll make them patience, I've been at it for ages. Putting madness to pages, turning ash to wages. Flicking ash in the pavement, burning bad where my days went. Where my days go, where my pain go. I need that cash flow, cause really that would solve all my problems. Keep me from burning bridges and jumping off them. I'm stern with vision till my curse is lifted. I'll convert my sickness through this work you witness. If happiness is key, let me snuff it. I won't stop till the cash is green. I'm the plastic with it, so fuck opinions, I ain't done with this shit. Won't stop till I drop, anybody can get it.
All the boys on the stage can chang, all the boys in debt can chang, all the boys getting wrecked who ain't slept yet. Keep it all well kept, can chang, all the boys on the stage can chang, all the boys in debt can chang, all the boys getting wrecked who ain't slept yet. Keep it all well kept, can chang.
That's right, it's called Kachang. Brand new music videos out for this one from Crackpipe. Like I say, they were playing up in Derry last night at Bennigan's, laying down a show with a couple of Irish hip-hop MCs as well. It's good to see them progressing with their music in 2022, and we're certainly supporting it here at the studio. Anyway, we've got time for, well, I'd say about one more record. I'm going to spin a record here that was just made this week. Mike Lowry on production, myself with a verse, Steve Locke with a verse. I've got a couple of scratches on this tune as well. This is Hip Hop. You'll get the idea. This is brand new, hasn't been heard by anyone else other than the people in the studio. So hopefully you like it. This is going to be part of a brand new EP that I'm releasing very soon with, like I say, Mike Lowry producing the whole project. So shout out to Steve Locke on this one. Let's see if it'll work. Let's get into it.
Hip hop parade, ho, hey. Hip hop. This is hip hop. Hip hop parade, ho, hey.
Yo, this is hip hop. It's highly underrated, it's the best trend to follow if you want to make a statement. Graffiti MCs, DJs and the breakers, the elements of hip-hop. Don't ever get a mistaken, say whatever you like, I'll be raking all your bacon. Snatching up the microphone, it's there for the taking. Get the party jumping and we get the speakers shaking. Boom bap rap with so many different flavors. Take a minute, bring it back to the 80s on the block with the party on the street. Turntables on the beat, graffiti on the walls with the mic to MC. While the breaker gets down, spinning round and round and round. And the DJ cut it up while the crowd gets down. Turn the bass way up so they feel that sound. And we don't go home till the cops come round. This is hip-hop, it's how we get down.
Hey, ho, hey. This is hip-hop. Hip-hop parade, ho, hey.
Yo. Cause this is hip-hop. Representing more than just myself. Open doors to show the paths, make the fucking helps. That's why I'm always on the front line, never stopping with a verbal battle axe to show these people they can rap. What's happening? Crystal age droplets from the fragments of your soul, but in the movement you've forgotten. This is blatant poetry, mate. The vacancy overseas. I'm seeing over older dreams, teaching them how it's supposed to be. Scratching a spray can sound while the b-boys' heads are spinning to the verbs and nouns. It's all ups and downs, lefts and rights, round and rounds. Promises that don't cap the masses deep beneath the sound. Cause there's no other real escape for me. I gotta do whatever, I gotta do what it takes to be. Listen closely, don't give up, go grab your pen, become a part out of one of the four elements. Cause this is spoken art.
There you have it then, that's the last tune of the show tonight. It's called This Is Hip Hop from myself and Steve Locke, Mike Laurie in production as well. Shout out to Gaff, he's locked in. Gaff helped me record that verse one day when we were skiving. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one. Enjoyed the hip hop show. Shout out to DJ DK as well, he's up in the building. This man helped me create and start Skank FM at the very start. So shout out DJ DK, always good to have him here at the Skank FM studio. Shout out Bennis for calling in tonight as well. Shout out all the listeners on YouTube. Shout out all the Skank FM listeners as well. It's been a pleasure. Keep supporting us here at Skank FM, Fifth Element. And we've got plenty of stuff coming up in the summer as well. Stay tuned to the social media sites and all the rest of it too. But yeah, big up yourself. Locking in the Irish Hip Hop Radio Show Sunday night. You can catch me next Sunday once again from 9 to 11. From myself, DAZ, Skank FM family and Fifth Element family. We'll catch you next week. Peace out.